Hello everyone, this is day one in Hong Kong. I got a little travel advice. I'm gonna sit here just for a second. I don't have anywhere to be. I gotta check in my new place at 2 o'clock, so nowhere to be. I'm gonna walk actually to a little place they said it was kind of like a gringo bar restaurant down the road here. Had breakfast this morning about a block that way where my Airbnb was, on that building there on the corner there. Went to a really nice coffee breakfast place and met some I call them gringos, Australians. I guess the word gringo, I'm going to use that just because that's what I'm used to as far as the outsiders, I guess, the Europeans, Australians, Americans.
Turn left onto Ferry Street.
So what I was going to say, I kind of lost my track of thought there. One thing I was going to tell you guys about, a little travel advice, all the cars or the taxis are all the same. They're these red taxis here. They're Toyota. I've never heard of them. I'm guessing they're super clean. I've been in a few of them. The Toyota Comfort, they're all red. Everywhere else in the world taxis are usually yellow, but these guys are red. They're super nice inside, like they're brand new. I mean, seriously, every one of them is like brand new inside. But you can tell that by the model of these things, they're probably built in the early 90s, I'm just guessing, but I don't know, just from the style of these things. But every single one of them looks like they just came off the car line. So pretty obvious, but if you just jumped off the plane, you might not realize that the taxis are red. So that's just a little travel advice for you there. There's a lot of taxis around. They're pretty reasonably priced. But I'm gonna keep on walking here down the street. I completely lost my track of thought. I was going to tell you guys something really interesting and I cannot think of it. So, shucks, I wish I could think of what it was. Oh, exactly. Okay, I remember what I was going to tell you guys. So I made a foolish mistake. I call it foolish, but it's something that anybody could do. I booked my Airbnb, and this is something that I feel like has definitely happened to many people before. So if you guys are traveling on the other side of the world, whether it's the Philippines or Thailand or China, I just know this happened before. I left the airport on April the 10th. So let me see, I'm gonna get a good quiet place so y'all can hear me. I left the airport on April 10th. I lost a complete day. So when I got here, it was April 11th yesterday at night. So even though I was on the plane for 16 hours, you basically lose a day when you come to
Turn left
Asia.
onto Ferry Street.
So I'm across the road here. So anyway, I booked my Airbnb stay for Thursday and Friday night. Well, basically I booked it a day ahead, so it was booked before I even arrived here. And I had to check out the day, even though I paid for 2 days. I got my days mixed up is what I guess the simple way to put it. So do your due diligence. Make sure you know what day you're going to arrive in your said city. It's easy. It's a very easy mistake to do. I know it sounds, y'all probably just saying I'm foolish, but it was very, very confusing. I lost a complete day. April 11th basically never happened, the way I look at it, because when I left the United States, it was April 10th, and I got here, and it was nighttime almost it turned in April 12th, like just a few hours after I got here. So it's confusing. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, make sure you get your Airbnb dates or your hotel dates. Don't get it crossed up. I just know this is something that probably happens all the time. A little rainy out here today. Another quick thing to mention, the buses, they're also painted red. So I guess any kind of public transit, the code color is red here. I have to figure out how to cross the road. I'm going to have to go behind this building here. I'm going to sign off. That's one thing I want to tell you guys about. So paid for an Airbnb without being able to use it because I booked it the day before I arrived. And so now, just headed to a little gringo bar restaurant and just hang out for a few hours. My next Airbnb check-in, I can't check in until 2 o'clock, and it's being the week of the rugby. I'm gonna go into this thing here. It's starting to rain pretty good. It's been the week of it's rugby this week, so everything's booked up. There's a lot of tourism going on here in Hong Kong. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off on that note, and I'll be updating you guys soon with some more videos.